Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oklahoma Sooners offense will have the football first. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense tonight.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Offense has it at the 28 on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to run against this defense is because of that guy right there. He's one of the best D tackles in the game, and he's got tremendous explosiveness, quicks. He's strong at the point of attack. He can shed blocks, and he completely ate that last run up.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Mateer. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Fires to the right. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. And the Sooners are marching down the field. To the air on 1st down. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense walks through the line for play number 7 of the drive. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. Makes the grab. It's Harris.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
Complete. Turning it on. He's got 1st down yardage as they move it to the 44.
Hey, man, that's unbelievable. That is a really good job of seeing the blitz right away and getting rid of the football. Like, that is quarterback 101. Understand they're blitzing, they're coming, see it, take advantage of it, get the completion, and move the sticks.
Grab behind the line. It's Carter. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. 3rd down coming up. Got his man. He's not quite going to make it to the sticks. It'll be 4th down from the 36. They converted 4th down earlier on this drive, and now they'll try it again. Hauls it in the 1st down and more. They get him on the ground, but not before he keeps his opening drive alive with a 4th down conversion.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play on that 4th down.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover.
And how about that play by the defense here early in this game opening drive, facing one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football, and they're able to get an interception. That is going to be massive for their confidence in this game.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Flips it out to the back. Snags it, and he's open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36. And the Hokies want to pick up the tempo.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check down throw to the running back.
The Hokies now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Well, the hit on the quarterback is why that was incomplete, but that QB is lucky that was not picked off. That is the cardinal sin, throwing back across your body. This quarterback needs to be more careful moving forward.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable third and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
He nails it, a 58-yard field goal.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
Couldn't find room for the big play. He'll be stopped at for a short return. It's a coverage unit right on top of it. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed it.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Quarterback making adjustments. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Escapes the pressure to his right. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. On the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. The give on the option. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the first period. That's it for this period, and it's Virginia Tech on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. Nestled just inside that right upright. The lead now 6 here in the second.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Guys, we'll get another look at this Oklahoma offense. They are searching for any type of answer they can find, down 6-0. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Throws to the wideout. Finds a man by himself. Across the 50 and down and out of bounds at the 44. A good pickup on that one.
And know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Long incompletions are okay. We got to take shots. You got to make big plays in college football. I love that you're taking shots. Keep taking them. Some of those are going to come home. Some of them aren't. But when they come home, they equal big-time points.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and third down is coming. Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions leaves them in a hole. Another incompletion on third down. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Hauls it in. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Pulls it in. It's Harris. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass. Still looking, on the move. Lets it fly. Got it. Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Defensive coordinators always preach.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. This coach wanted to be absolutely certain on a challenge. He was right. The previous play will be overturned. Back to throw, it's Mateer. On target. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. The offense changing the play. Just keeps slinging it. Escapes the pressure going right. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown Sooner! Makes the grab in the corner. Setting up for the extra point that would put them on top. And they move on top with the extra point, 7-6. So it's a 77-yard touchdown drive, and they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. On the one hand, it's good to get points, but you can't keep settling for field goals on these drives if you want to win the football game. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And this offense on 1st down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish, and they just need something to get going.
And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And the offense goes 5 wides and spreads the field. The problem is that spreads you thin. And you only got 5 guys in protection, and they don't do a good enough job up front. The defense gets home, forces the fumble. Big play for this defense.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
When you talk about versatility at the running back spot, you got to talk about this guy in the conversation. He already has caught a touchdown in this one. They're still trying to throw him the football. That one goes incomplete, but I would keep this up if I'm on offense.
To throw, it's Mateer. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Oh, man, another incompletion. That's 3 in a row. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. Not a chance. Missed it. And the lead remains at 1 after the miss.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Blasted as he lets it go. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down.
You know, it's going to be fun to watch this team here in Blacksburg now with James Franklin coming over as head coach. And it's really key that they get this quarterback thing right. Honestly, they have not been dominant at that position consistently, probably going back to Mike Vick, back in, the late 90s and 2000. And so, new era on offense. It's all going to start and end with this guy under center.
Ethan Grunkemeyer, yeah, he comes over from Penn State. And here's the interesting thing about that, Palmer. You talk about Virginia Tech looking for that quarterback identity. James Franklin really couldn't find it at Penn State. Can he find it in Blacksburg? Bringing a lot of Penn State guys with him, a lot of excitement about this program, a lot more buy-in, and we know as well as anybody, Palmer, calling games in the atmosphere that is Lane Stadium. That place will absolutely rock.
Floats it out in space. Could not make his way to the corner. And the Hokies decide to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He'll field the punt and try to get some yardage. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. To the air, it's Mateer. He's going to take a shot. And he makes the grab and gets the foot down. What a job for a huge gain there.
And that has got to be a coverage bust on defense. There is no way the receiver should have been allowed to be that open deep down the field. Somebody on defense blew their assignment.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
Now, they missed a field goal on the last drive, but you need to get points here, so they need to pick up some yardage to at least get in range for their kicker. Makes the catch. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. The Sooners in the hurry-up. Third down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
Yeah, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Now a timeout call by the Sooners. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Sooners with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They're looking to throw on second and short. Shoots it to the left. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And you're not going to see many of those. That's a gift for this defense. You don't see this guy miss very often, especially to put 6 on the board. That was a big missed opportunity for this quarterback and this offense.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking to pass inside the red zone. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Back up now. Here's second and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
This quarterback has struggled, having already thrown 2 picks. That should have been number 3. Somehow the defender dropped that one. Things not going well for this Q.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Deep shot for the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, hard to believe we're a full month into the season. A lot of action in college football here in Week 4. First up, a look at Michigan, taking on the number 8 team, the Iowa Hawkeyes. And it's the Wolverines, able to pull off the upset in this one, but by the narrowest of margins. And you know what they say in college football, you got to take care of the games in your own backyard. They're now 2-2 after that home win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game in Norman. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Memorial Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Sooners will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. Before we kick off the second half, Holly Rowe, what do you have?
Checking in with the Hokies head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Got it behind the line. It's Green. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on 3rd down. All they needed was a few inches, and the defense was not having it. The Hokies will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Catch is made at the 15. He's got great speed. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there, tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but they still forward. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
A spectacular layout and catch. The Sooners want to move quickly. From the red zone, looking for a man. Tight end finds a soft spot. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Really nice job between the quarterback and tight end on that play. In this area of the field, these windows are really small, so you've got to have great timing. QB and tight end showed you right there.
And he makes the extra point. Returner will field it and try to do some business. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, they're after him. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He takes it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And the extra point puts them on top 21-6.
Well, you don't see this very often. A defensive lineman getting the pick 6. What an individual effort to get his hands on the football. How about that athleticism? And then take it to the house.
Returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen, so you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Nice quick throw there, and it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw, and you can tell that these...
There's some room. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Out of the gun, looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He's open on the right. At the 40, there he goes. Oh, he found a space. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. Did not take long to get into the end zone. Now let's see if this gets this offense to hit overdrive.
And we may have a situation here. You might have points, and more points. You keep putting drives together like that quickly, chewing up that much yardage, defenses are going to have to get something figured out.
And he's going to bring this one out. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Reporting from the Oklahoma sideline. There is a lot of excitement right now on the sideline. I see their quarterback going up to guys and saying, let's keep eating. This is what they expected from him, and he has gotten them off to a terrific start. They've got the lead, and he has performed well. No big surprise. He is their guy, and he is showing that leadership down here today. Back to you.
Okay, Holly.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Robinson again. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. They've built a cushion. They've got a nice lead. Now the task is finish the deal as you take a look at the third quarter stats. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping into the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. Fires to the middle. He's got an open man. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Here's a give to Robinson. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got a lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this...
They've got a first down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, fourth quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Clock stops as Virginia Tech calls its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Solid pickup of 4 on first down at 2nd and 6. Handoff to Xavier. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They called their second timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. The Sooners getting set on 1st and 10. Running inside. It's Robinson.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. They'll run it from the gun. Maybe some room here. Defense comes up with a stop, but not before he moves the chains and takes it inside the 10 to the 8. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead, but they can also drain that clock. And the Sooners trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And this situation here on 2nd down is the exact situation this offense wanted to stay out of. You got the lead late in the ball game. You want to get positive yards, keep that clock ticking. Now in a situation, it's interesting. Do they want to throw the football? How much do they trust their quarterback not to make a mistake here late in the football game with the lead?
Man, that's one you expect him to make in his sleep, right? He's one of the better receivers in the entire country. He just dropped that one over the middle of the field.
They'll run it here on 3rd and goal. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. that lead out a little further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on fourth down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the fourth quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a two-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Right down the middle. Makes the catch. It's Reynolds. Breaks a tackle, and he might go. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Looking to fire. Lost one deep down the right side. Working the big fella downfield and outside.
Hey, you know, the defense...
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. And the Hokies come to the line after the big connection and going back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. At this juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to pass. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.